Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is your tropical update for November 3rd. We're currently watching Tropical Depression Lisa, Hurricane Martin, which is basically post-tropical at this point, as well as two areas to watch over the southwestern Atlantic Ocean. So let's talk about it. First, we have Lisa, as you can see down there, not much to look at over the Yucatan today. Then area of interest, basically the south tail coming out of Martin, not probably going to develop. Hurricane Center giving it a 10% chance of formation within the next 5 days. I'm not concerned about it. The other area of interest, though, likely to form over the Bahamas, is at a 30% chance of formation within the next 5 days. We'll continue to monitor that with time. Hurricane Martin up there at top of the screen. As I mentioned, it's basically not a tropical cyclone anymore. But alas, due to that second area of interest with a 30% chance of formation, I have put a minimal risk of land impacts over the entirety of the Bahamas as well as portions of southeastern Florida. I meant to also color in portions of the southern Gulf Coast of Mexico due to Tropical Depression Lisa, but again, it's not like it's going to be a tropical storm, and it's really going to just sit over the Gulf and do nothing. So I'm not hugely concerned about that. As we can see here, yeah, it has the rotation, a little bit of convection, and it is still a tropical depression. It will remain so for the next few days. Winds currently at 35 miles an hour. Again, it's not likely to upgrade back into a tropical storm, as we can see here, and it will just sit over the Gulf for the next couple of days. Here's Martin. As you can see, it starts near the center of the screen at the beginning of the GIF, and then it moves up to the north end because this thing is moving quickly, and as I mentioned, is basically post-tropical. You can also by the large wind field associated with Martin, nearly, I believe, was like 800 or 900 miles wide in terms of tropical storm force winds. Rather significant. Winds at 85, it'll decrease as it makes its way off towards the United Kingdom and Ireland. As we can see today, the European is beginning to, latch onto the idea that we could see something in the southeastern Atlantic in the next week or so. We'll continue to monitor the development there, as I mentioned earlier. The GFS telling the same story it has been, with something developing just to the east of the Bahamas and then making its way over the northern Bahamas, perhaps into Florida, and later on even into the Gulf. We'll continue to monitor that with time. That's all that I have today. It's short, sweet, to the point. Nothing is imminent. Nothing's like doom is coming your way. So this is probably the last video for the next couple of days until we begin to pick up the odds of formation with that storm near the Bahamas and Florida. That's all for now. Chris Season over the Cap video.